The Track and Buster meet was great for our team. We were going into the meet, we had lost last year to CMF Austin on both sides, and we were really wanting to beat them. They were coming back, and they had good teams, especially their women's team. And when we scored out the meet beforehand, it was close. And our team stepped up and did really well, and we won the meet easily on both sides. And so that's a good indication. I think that the way the meet was set up, it probably helped us with our depth. We had more athletes competing than they did, so in some places in depth we were able to score. But even still, if we'd only scored 3 or 4 places, I think we'd have won the meet handily on both sides and walked away feeling like it was what we needed for the Missouri Valley Championships and getting ready. Our team had more focus this year, I think, than they did last year at this meet, and used it as a really good dress rehearsal for the MVC Championships, which is obviously on the same facility here at Cessna Stadium next weekend. So overall, real good meet, and we feel confident that our teams are going in the right direction.
And then I got into finals, and I ended up being next to Tanya Friesen, and I hit her so hard over the first hurdle, and I remember thinking, oh gosh, well I better win because I hit her really hard. And I did. I ended up beating another girl at the end of the race, right in the finish. And I didn't know what the time was. I was just like, oh, thank God I beat her because it better have been worth it. And then Shanice is congratulating me and Tanya's congratulating me, and I finally heard the time, and I freaked out. I kicked into the air. I thought I was going to fall over. I was really excited. And then I think from there, the rest of the meet just really clicked. I got into the 400 hurdles. I was like, you know what, I might as well make this whole meet that way. And I had a really good start, and I got to the 200 and realized I was in front by a bit, and I was like, well, I guess I should just run because it's kind of a waste to just go out and just win for no reason. And I ended up just kind of nicking that record again, just chipping away at it until I get to that 58-something, 58.99. I don't care. I just want to break 59.
I've been battling a few injuries. My hamstring's been bugging me since indoor, and so for me, the season's been not as many events as maybe some people. I've only high jumped at every meet, and usually I'm doing some more jumps, and I sprinted a lot indoor. So it's been tough to really just settle down for one event. It puts more pressure on you to just go and do one event rather than going there and you got 3 or 4 things to do. So that's been tough, but I think it's been all right. Indoor was a good season for me. I was feeling really good, ready to go into outdoor, and then I was dealing with a few injuries. But I think I'm getting through it, and I'm going to get healthy at the right time and help our team win. That's the biggest thing.
This weekend we're going to go to the Arkansas Twilight with about half of our team. I think we have 49 athletes going this weekend, and it's on Friday evening. And it's really truly just a tune-up meet for the conference meet. Most athletes will do 1 event, maybe 2 events in preparation to get ready for the Missouri Valley meet. They're trying to get them healthy, trying to kind of rest a little bit. The meet being on Friday gives them the weekend off to kind of rest up, and then we have next week to kind of prepare for the Missouri Valley meet. So it's a good meet. We've had great results there in the past, and the weather looks like it's going to be fantastic. It's going to be in the 80s and not very windy, and so we're excited that it'll be a good final tune-up for our team. Going into the Missouri Valley meet, which we're feeling confident that we have the teams to beat. We lost indoor on both sides, and our teams have responded well in training and in competition since then, and I think both teams feel confident. We're going to probably go in as one of the favorites, but that's okay because we feel like we're the team to beat in our mind.
Because all I'm going to run is those 100-meter hurdles, which has really been a focus this year because I was not very good at them last year. It was kind of like I would start my meet out with that race, and I was like, oh gosh, this is a horrible race, and I just dread it. So it's good to be able to get some more practice with that, and I'm really excited to run at Arkansas's track. It's a phenomenal track. They have really good athletes. I think there's going to be prelims and finals, so it'll give me another chance to get used to that because we're going to have to do that at conference.
Really good high jumper in our conference who hasn't jumped yet, and really good. And it's been me and him for the past 5 championships, 1 and 2, so I have the top mark, but if he jumped, it would be, he'd be right up there with me. So hopefully it's just a good competition. If he can jump, then I'm going to battle it out, and I'm going to give him everything I got. And if he doesn't, I have to keep my head in the game and know that I got to go out there and win. And just because he isn't there, it's not going to be easy. I'm going to have to go out there and do it.